Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? So today I'm going to be showing you guys some hair that I purchased. So I have me a cap, a dome cap, and I have the hair by Shake and Go, the Naked Nature loose curl in the length 14, 16, 18, and it's wet and wavy. So it's showing you can wear it in two styles. You can wear it straight or wavy. So now I'm just going to pull out the hair out the packaging. And guys, look at the hair. It's so beautiful, so natural, like Indian hair. And the closure, So we're gonna have to really work on that closure. But I love the hair. The bundles are very beautiful. It's not so shiny, it's not so thin. It's like the right density of hair. And it looks just so amazingly beautiful. I love it. And you get really 3 bundles, but each of them are separate into 2, which give you equivalent of 1 bundle of each length. And so you have a total of 3, and then you have the closure. And the hair have body. So I just want to show you guys the front and back of the packaging, and then the length. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I took the mesh cap out of the packaging and put it on my canvas head. I know you guys are going to talk about my canvas, and I do a lot of dyeing, but I just wanted to show you guys the back of the mesh cap, and then here's one of the bundles, which is the 18-inch. So that's how thick the bundle is, and I'm going to show you guys how I apply it. Okay, so guys, I'm just speeding through this, so I'm not perfect, so I'm just sewing to the cap, as you guys can see, and I'm not an expert, so I just want to show you guys, how I do it a little bit, and just making it as a fast process. So I'm just going to show you guys when I get to the top how I do it step by step. Okay, so guys, this is the closure. I cut the silk base. I thought I recorded that part, but I didn't. But as you can see, it looked more natural. And so now I'm just sewing around the closure. So I'm just starting on my right side. So I'm just sewing as close as possible, making sure there's no space. So once I do put, this unit on, it won't look lumpy at the top. So as you guys can see, as I am coming around, sewing the closure onto the mesh cap. This is how I sew, some wigs. I don't do it all the time because of my work schedule, but when I do have free time, I usually, do some units, and I just sew it down just a little. But I haven't did this in, I think since the pandemic. So, yes. So I'm just sewing around and pulling it through and making sure that it is laid down perfectly as I sew. As you guys, I do have so many T-pins, making sure that it is in the right place. So please trust and believe. You do not want to just skip around sewing down, having big loops. I sew down close because I know that it's a closure, and you want your closure to lay very decent. So trust and believe, yes. So now I just went back around sewing the rest of the tracks. So I just did it halfway, and I had sewed the closure on. So I'm just going around sewing the track. So as you guys can see, that I think sewing some of the weaving is more appropriate to do, like, quicker, because I usually just do the closure first, and then I'll be like, why is it taking me so long to do, you know, the hair? So I always do the tracks first, then in the middle I do the closure. So as you guys can see, I have made it almost to the top where the closure is. And I also had to learn that I kind of spaced out the tracks a little bit at the top because I don't want it so thick and bulky, because since it's wet and wavy hair and the hair texture itself is already thick, and I didn't want to just like stack it on top, you know, so I just want it to look as natural, if I'm explaining that very easily. But so I'm almost coming to an end. Okay, so I have made it to the top. So now I'm just gonna get ready to sew this track that's up here by the closure as close as possible. So now I'm just sewing around close to the closure so you guys can see, and I'm making sure that it is nice and flat, because trust me, you do not want to overstep and just try to just loop in big, you know, big sections, sewing down the closure. That's not good because it's going to stick up, and you want your hair to lay flat at the top as natural. So yes, I took my time with doing the track that's close to the closure to make sure that it's very flat, and then no tracks were sticking up. And this also helped me because I was also, you know, looking at TV, so it just helped me through the process. So, you know, I wouldn't overthink of what I'm doing, and also just, you know, be in the best mood. And now I did the closure, so now I'm just going to pluck. The closure was like kind of like a small little lining, if that makes sense to you guys. But I didn't like that. I wanted my closure to be a little bit more wider. So what I did, I just went in and plucked with my metal rat-tail comb, and I just parted off, and I just took some pieces and plucked the hair as I go, because I know how wide I want it to look, and I want it to look as natural, like it's coming out my scalp. And there's nothing wrong with T-part closures. I, to me, I'm mostly really like T-part closures because frontals and your 4x4s, they're okay sometimes, but it's just a struggle that you have to really lay it down and go over, you know, with the hot comb. And I also had to go over this one too with the hot comb so it can be flat. So, but you guys will see how the hair turned out. So as you guys see, I have my part. Yay! So I did accomplish that, and yes, it took some time to do this, and I just had to learn. You know, I just kept doing it till I got it right. So it's always a trial and error to something. So right now, I'm finna cut the excess underneath the closure, which it was the dome cap, so it can look like it's, you know, my hair. So I'm just cutting the excess off. And then now I'm finna to close, well, not close, but I'm finna to move the hair back and then cut the excess in the front, which is the lace closure lace. And that's it. And I'm gonna use my LA Girl cream powder and the color caramel, and I'm just going back and forth at the top of putting the foundation in, and I also put it underneath the cap. So as you guys can see, that this was it, natural as can be. And here are the pictures to my left. Hello YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video of me doing this unit. So it's right now it's been a week since I have wore this unit, and I really love it because it does not shed. Because most of the hair, it'll start shedding. You be brushing the hair and the hair be all over the floor, and then you be all over your clothes. You be like, where is this coming from? But this hair here does not shed, and it's very beautiful. So I only have 16 and 18. I know that I purchased 14, 16, 18, but I only used 16 and 18, and I was very shocked because I didn't have to use like the full package. Uh, well, all the bundles. So I only had like one bundle of the 14 left, and then I had half of the 16-inch that was left over. So I didn't really use a lot because I wanted to, you know, have my unit look natural so it don't look so bulky and full, and no. So I wanted to have it looking very nice, and it did come out very nicely. Now, 14, 16, 18 stops below my boobs a little, and it stops at the middle of my back, as you guys can see. I'm sorry, let me stand up for you guys so you guys can see it. But it comes right there. And then the front, it comes back here. So it did come out very nicely. And I would say that this hair, I would give it a 10 out of 10. And I want to say that I don't want to wet the hair right now, not just yet. So I know next week I will give you guys an update on it as I'm wearing it straight, so I can tell you guys if it's tangling or you know, is it becoming nappy. So I'll let you guys know. And then I'm probably will wet it eventually. I don't want to, but I will. And yes, I just want to say this hair is really good so far. I love it. It's been a week. It's very beautiful. It flows. It just don't hold a curl, but it still look nice. You get very good compliments. So it's very beautiful. But I want to say thank you guys for watching my video once again. And if you guys haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yes, so we'll do this again. And I hope you guys enjoy your week. And please stay safe out here with this corona. And yes, I love you guys. And thank you once again for watching my channel. I'm beyond grateful. And yes, so I'll see you guys in my next video, and see you later. Bye. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram page, and also please like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. See you guys in the next video.